Hi everyone, this is Moven from Ethereum Foundation, and today I'm going to walk you through how to build your ZK app on mobile. So before I get started, I just want to ask you guys a questions last time when you're using Twitter or X, who used browser? I think most of you guys use app, right? Just open your phone and click the app and you enter. The whole thing is really smooth. So that's another reason why making ZK possible on mobile is also our goal. So MoPro is short for mobile prover. So with ZK, we know that we are enable the developers to do a lot of stuff. So mainly about building privacy preserving applications, but also we unlock the on-chain interactions with many use case. Yeah. So what MoPro is, it is actually more than just a toolkit. So first of all, it's a Rust wrapper so that you can wrap all of the functions that you need for your mobile computations, maybe some cryptography functions, and we can generate the bindings for it and then port it to the mobile platform so that you can run it inside your phone. So currently, we also do some very complete integration on the ZK proving system, including Circom, Hello 2, and Noir. So if you're going to use that use the stack, after you compile your circuit, you can directly use MoPro to port this compiled circuit and generate bindings around it, and then you can complete your business logic on your mobile phone. Yeah. And second is that we also make this cross-platform. So whether you are developing native iOS or Android, or you are using Flutter or React Native for cross-platform purpose, we are all supporting that. And also the Watson execution environment, though we prefer people to go for pure native on mobile. Yeah. And next, we also have a really concise CLI. Recently, we have a really big refactor on this, but I'll go through it later. So with this CLI, you'll be able to generate the ROS project, and you can configure your functions and also the circuits you want to use, and you can port it to the mobile platforms with the CLIs. So it's really simple to use. I'll walk you through how to use it later. And also, we've been trying to lower the developer barrier for this to increase the experience so that we have many starter templates you can use. So it includes a lot of you can build a proof of geolocation, you can use the RISC Zero integration template for it. Yeah, and will make a developer much more easy to build on top of MoPro. And last but not least, if you are not familiar with Rust or any other programming language, you're just a pure mobile developer, we also have a SDK so that you can directly import on Swift or Kotlin or Dart to directly use it instead of dealing with other Rust thing. So yeah, so let us start with the MoPro CLI. So before it, we have a stable version, but right now we recommend you to clone our repo directly and install it from the CLI directory because we recently have a really big refactor. Yeah, so that's a way we recommend it. And just like many other CLIs, you can see a full list of commands and help with this tag. So there's two main versions right now we will suggest people to use for. The first is the main version. So you just clone the repo and go to the main branch and you download it through the CLI directory and you are good to go. So the pro is that it's more lean and marginalized, but also there's might be some existing little bug right there. So if you're using it, if you face any questions, feel free to come to a booth or go to our Telegram group channel. We'll have you answer really quick. And second is that we have a stable legacy version, which is version 0.2.x. Yeah, so if you want to build without any other issue, though it's a little bit heavy, but everything works fine there. So one thing to notice is that you also have to update the dependencies in your cargo toml to make this work. Yeah, so upgrade the dependency to the specific version. Okay, so once you have the CLI installed, you can leverage these three commands to basically build the whole pour the whole circuit into your mobile apps. So first of all, you can init a project with Morro init. It will give you a ROS-based project where you can pour the functions, you can import the circuits, the logic of it, and then you can run Morro build to generate the bindings to like generate iOS bindings or Kotlin bindings, and each of it, and also select architectures that match your phone. So for example, if you are writing, if you are a Swift developer, the simulator architecture is quite different from the phone one. So you can choose it, choose the one you want during the Morro build phase. And last but not least, you can use Morro create to scaffold the template for you, so that you don't have to like manually to connect all things by yourself. So you can use Morro create to create Android template, iOS template, Flutter and React Native template that you can use to directly click and run maybe the Circom proof or verification functions. Yeah. So it's actually quite easy to use. These are the programming code example right here. So what you need for Circom is just two things: the build wasm and the Z key, that including all of the prover and verifier artifacts inside of it. And then you can use Morro FFI setup Circom circuits to set up the things, and then you're good to go. You can just like run Morro build and Morro create, and to get a minimal templates that runs on your phone and that supports, they can generate the proof and do verification of the specific circuit you just import. And it's more than that. So we know people have many different use cases on this thing. So if you are not using Circom, Noir, or Hello2, that's fine. For any kind of like ROS function you want to use, just import it inside of the project. And then you can use this macro tag called uniffi export. We will help you to export the whole thing, including generate the interface and also the bindings for you inside the Morro project. So it's not just the ZK circuit that we have touched on, but also any functions that you would love to use on mobile platform. Yep. So yeah, so after writing the ROS code inside your the Morro init project, and you can run Morro build about the bindings. But also, if you want to change the circuits, you want to update it, you just have to rebuild the project again, and then you can run Morro update. We will help you to like update all of the bindings and related artifacts to the correct place inside the template or the Android app or iOS app that you are using, so that you can continue to build it really quick. Okay, so that's basically about the usage of Morro, and then we'll dive into the use case a little bit so that you can understand with Morro what you can build and also what kind of reference you can look into before you start hacking. So first of all, if you know, Stealth Node is one of the projects from Noir, and we built a mobile version for it on top of their Noir zkJWT circuits. Yeah, so what you can do is that you can log in with your Google account, and then you can prove your organizations. The email will appears on the mobile, and you can see that the people who post this message, the email domain they come from. Yeah, and you can also verify whether if this message is actually from that person. So if you're looking to build JWT things, you might want to look into this project, and you can use the JWT circuits directly. And next, we also build with Semaphore. So if you're familiar with Semaphore, you can prove your membership. And this project called Zuma is like Luma, Luma, but with ZK version of it. So you can prove your membership that you are already enrolled in an event and you are valid for it without revealing your real name or the information that you registered on the event page. Yeah. And also, like, we also leverage some like native features on mobile app. Like you can directly open the phone app to scan the QR code or to browse a photo gallery, which is much more harder to do on the web applications. Yeah. So that's also another thing to go mobile native. And we know like Aadhaar is really a thing in India. So there's a project called Aadhaar. So we also have integrate Aadhaar's Circom circuits. So we have a React Native app you can look into if you're trying to play around with it. And also some hackers come to me like earlier these days. They are talking about they want to prove their locations with GPS data to verify whether if this person who generate the proof is actually near the space. Yeah, so this is actually comes from ZK Verifies. They have built a interesting demo on top of it. So if you're interested, you can go to the link and look for more details and try to build on top of it. And we know that there's a lot of use case on chain. So we try to bridge the barrier by providing the selectivity verifier integrated. So these are the templates that we built for Circom and Noir as well, so that you can like start from this template app, and it also integrate wallet connect features so that you can connect your wallet and then generate a proof and then verify it with a on-chain verifier. And with that, you can start like connecting other services on chain, maybe like DeFi or other things, to make the application possible. And recently we figured out this template called RISC Zero. So if you ever try zkVM, RISC Zero is one of it, and it's actually possible to run RISC Zero on your phone. So we built this template. It's really minimum on Flutter. So you can try to port your zkVM program into it and then run it on your phone. So I would say it's good for POC, but it's a little bit slow. So the general runtime is like 90 seconds to 2 minutes to generate the proof. But it won't make your phone crash. So yeah, so it's good for POC. We also have a workable example on ECDSA verification. So if you are trying to do identity stuff, you can look into it. Okay, so that's pretty much about the templates we previously built. And let me walk you through some interesting if global projects that we had before. So one of the projects is called MobiScale. It's for photo identity verification. So what it do is that it runs face recognition algorithm inside the Apple Secure Enclave, which is TEE, and it will generate a proof, right? So I also use RISC Zero to verify this proof is possible, and also some integration of Noir as well. So if you want to dive into how he built this thing, you can also look into the If Global page about his project. So one cool thing about this is that it can actually make you verify whether if you, the person right here, are the same one that on your passport. So you just like load your passport and take a selfie right here, and then you can run the face recognition algorithm to verify whether if these two are the same and generate a proof for other people to verify it. So it's quite interesting. And also another one is called zkPDF. So they have many advanced things wrapped together. So one of the things I think is most interesting is that they have this wristband as a signer, so that you can unlock a lot of new things here. So all of their code is open source. So if you're trying to play around things with this wristband, like definitely look into their code and try to build on top of it. And also they have a post-quantum access control system on top of EIP 7702, and for the on-chain use case, and which is really interesting as well. And last but not least, there's another zk proof system called Gnark, and they also do the integration for it. So those are the things that the previous hackers have done. And what we expect here is to add your innovation into it without rebuilding the wheels yourself. Yeah, so just leverage the previous thing. And let me go to the price a little bit. So for this time, we'll have a joint price with zkPDF. So for application check, there will be 3 prices. And there's also a 1 grand prize for infrastructure check. And we have like gathered a lot of ideas and also good reference that you can look into inside this QR code. it is also possible to reach here through the ETH Global webpage. So no need to worry. It's all on the info page. Yep. So some topics I want to cover. So the credential sharings, like with the signed PDF, you are able to like do some interesting thing on your educational credentials or your driver lessons or even your citizenship to do some citizenship verification. And those are very interesting topics we want people to look into, as well as game and matching app. Yeah. And for the infrastructure check, one is the unified ZK registry system. So if you think about the current identity system right now, some people might use Self or ZK Passport, those passport-based solution to create their identity. But some of it use PDF, or some of it use other way, maybe Onchain identity. So these identities right now are relatively fragmented. So we want to like explore more on how can we unify this registry system to make the whole thing more complete. Yeah, it also like related to revocation. So if I want to revoke my previous record on a specific proof, can I do it? And will it like sync to my other identity as well? And also in the middle is the NFC feature exploration. So we all know that NFC is a really like convenient feature. So we are thinking about whether if people can generate a proof just like you're doing Apple Pay or Google Pay, just give it a tap and a tap to prove or tap to authenticate to tap to everything. Yeah, so there will be a really interesting thing to explore, and also some native features that we say like GPS or like the camera things or some device inside your phone that you can leverage and integrate to the scenario. I think that would be good. And also, last but not least, TOS is definitely one interesting topic we are exploring right here. So many projects related to ZK TOS are on the market right now. So there are many different bases of TOS, like MPC base, TE base, or proxy base. So TOS Notary is one of the PSE projects that use MPC to do the ZK TOS thing, and it is mostly on the website. But we want to explore more on the mobile. So if you are aiming for infrastructure check, this is also an interesting topic. And whether if you can leverage the dig link feature to complete these TOS notary things. But this is still very new. So if you have encountered any problems, like feel free to come to the booth to reach out to us. Yep, so this is pretty much all of the stuff we have right here. And the QR code is the link tree to today's slides. So you can find all of the reference that I just covered inside of it. And also the GitHub and the Telegram group channel, so that if you encounter any other issues, you can directly post a question there. We'll get back to you very soon. Yeah, so that's pretty much of it. Thank you guys for listening, and good luck on hacking MoPro and zkPDF.